PBSradio.com. Look at the group we have assembled in the studio with us this morning. Man, Jonathan Bogert, Indiana County Historical Genealogical Society. Wesley Wirtz, who represents so many different organizations. On behalf of whom today, Wes?
The American Legion and our committee we're going to be talking about
Okay.
the program.
There you go. There you go. Steve Reinoehl from Pennsylvania Veterans Outdoors. Did I get it right?
Military veterans.
Military Veterans Outdoors. I said Pennsylvania, didn't I? Yeah. Yep. Well, some of them are from Pennsylvania.
Yep.
All right. Good to have you all in the studio with us. Jonathan, if these guys are here, we must be talking about military history of some sort if they're here with you.
Yeah, so typically in the past when Commander Wirtz and I have appeared on the show together, it's been for some sort of commemorative event, program, exhibit, and that's exactly the case this time.
Mm-hmm.
We've gathered a large group of people from many organizations, military related, to put together a large exhibit and program commemorating all 6 branches of the military. So we're excited, and we're here to talk about that today.
Yeah. People say, what, 6 branches? But yeah. All right.
So well, the most recent branch has been a challenge in acquiring artifacts for the display because it's so recent.
Well, and not a whole lot of people walking around with moon rocks.
No.
All right. So the program, you mentioned June.
Yes.
But the display goes up before then.
Yeah, the display will go up in early June. We'll start installing it late in May, and so it'll be up in early June. And then it'll kind of segue right into and be ready for the program, which takes place on June 26th.
Okay.
And that'll be in the exhibits taking place in the museum, and so it'll be available during the months of June and July.
Mm-hmm.
And the program itself will be on June 26th, and that takes place right next door in the lovely Memorial Park.
All right, let's talk to Wes. Wes, we'll get you a little closer to one of those microphones there, and Steve as well. Wes, your part in this.
So prior to the exhibit, we're going to have a program in Memorial Park. We titled it A Salute to Our Veterans. It's honoring Indiana County veterans and current service members.
Mm-hmm.
The program will be on the same day at 6:30. We're going to have the Blairsville Brass Band playing, performing a few numbers. We will also have Indiana County Fife and Drum Corps playing. And then we'll also have representation from all 6 branches to give a brief 1 to 2 minute recapping of each branch's history. And so we'll honor each branch individually and just kind of have a veterans mix and mingle event, just to honor everyone from our past and our present.
Yeah, all right. And Steve?
Well, I'm here just to support the program and help whatever way I can. You know, I'm also with the American Legion and Climber, and we're sponsoring the flag. We're going to have a real nice flag. It's a 10 by 19, I believe. It's going to be displayed behind the exhibit, and it's going to be an iron opener as you come in the door. So,
Yeah.
And so I'm here to support all the activities. We are looking for photographs of veterans during their time of service. We're going to have them on a wall, and we need a lot of photographs. They get the photographs back. We'll just make a copy of them and then return them to them.
So how will those be submitted, Jonathan?
Yeah, so Steve mentions the flag, which is going to be sort of that eye-catching piece that really sets the tone for the exhibit. When you walk into the armory, it'll be kind of this huge backdrop. I mean, a 10 by 19 flag, we've measured it. It's a very nice size flag. But there are sort of 2 initiatives that we're incorporating into the exhibit. One which Steve actually touched upon is that wall of photographs of Indiana County veterans. And what we're looking for is the gallery wall in the museum. We're collecting pictures from the Society's collection, other museums, and then we're actually opening up to the public. And we want to get as many photographs of servicemen and women from Indiana County on that wall for the opening of the exhibit. So, and how we'll do that is folks are welcome to bring those photographs into the museum. We'll scan them for them, and then we'll get them printed as part of that exhibit.
Now, when you enter the military, of course, you have your formal portrait that is taken. Are you looking for those or for more candid shots or for both?
So we're actually open to both at this point. Really, it's going to be whatever folks are generous enough to bring to us. I know within the Society's collection, for many of the gentlemen, we do have that formal portrait. But then some of them, they are the only shot we have are those more candid shots. Guys, on bomber planes where it's that group shot in front of the plane. So
Yeah.
it can really be anything that represents, someone's time in the service. And we're also encouraging current service members as well. If they have their photographs, we would love to include them into that wall of veterans and just show just the high rate of service and sacrifice from the community and show it's a fairly significant amount of people.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure, Wes, with you and the Legion, knowing the number of veterans Indiana County has, which I think is probably proportionately larger than many of our other surrounding counties, knowing that and the fact that just like every other aspect of society, people pass away, their families carry their memories forward. This is a great way for them to keep that memory alive.
Exactly. It's a great way to keep them alive, but also it's a great way for others to come in and be like, oh, I served with this person, or I served with that person. I remember this time. It just creates stories and a nice environment for everyone just to relax and celebrate each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. And Steve, the same for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And, as far as the pictures go, it's great to see pictures of people in the theater that they have served in. It's really nice to see that. So it's the candid ones.
Yeah,
I enjoy that myself, really looking at them.
sure. When you stop and think of the number of people that have that as their background, that other people who have known them maybe all their lives don't realize that that was a part of their life in their
Exactly.
younger years. That really drives the point home. Yeah. All right. So good stuff coming, Jonathan.
Yeah. And the other thing that you mentioned, the names, the high rate of service in Indiana County compared to surrounding areas. Another aspect of the display that we're working on now is, I don't know if you're aware, but there are over 12,000 veterans buried in Indiana County, going all the way back to the Revolutionary War. And we're actually working with Jessica Walker up at Veterans Affairs, and she has been gracious enough to let us digitize their roll book of burials in Indiana County. And one of the elements of the exhibit is going to be a wall, which we're going to display as many names as we can gather and record and include. So a wall with 12,000 names on it, that's going to be pretty significant. And I think that's going to really hit home just that patriotism and honor within the community.
Yeah, that's a very big undertaking as well.
Yes, well, every name has to be manually typed in. So and it's all in that beautiful flowing cursive that they used. But Jessica actually continues that recording in those books today. So it's amazing to see Revolutionary War soldiers, but then more folks from more recent conflicts.
Yeah, yeah. In their lifetimes, of course, they come home from the military, and one of the characteristics, and Wes, you know this as well as anybody, one of the characteristics is guys in particular are rather reticent to share their military experiences and to think back on times that might have some pain of people that they lost, that they served with, traumatic incidents in their own lives. When veterans get together and they open up to each other, then there are some things that come to light that probably they've kept buried in their lives, and it's been festering for quite some time, and it can be therapeutic.
It's very true, and I saw that firsthand whenever we were doing the Vietnam War era programs. Just like especially that war era, veterans do not like to talk about their service, everything. But when you brought them all together, the stories just flew out. It was amazing just listening to them, and I feel like this event is going to be very, very much similar to that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it'll be nice too to mix all eras and all genres together in one room.
Yeah, yeah. For a lot of them, the conversation, Steve, might be a little bit muted at first, but it won't be long before the laughter starts rolling too. Huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's nothing like a veteran talking to a veteran that served in a war zone.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm a Vietnam vet myself, and I know involved with MVO heavily, and we have a lot of conversations that probably would not be heard anywhere else.
Yeah, yeah,
Man to man, woman to man, woman to woman that served.
yeah.
So.
So we're talking about a program coming up in June, but here it is, the month of March. Jonathan, what should people be knowing about and doing right about now to be a part of this?
Definitely get that June 26th date on your calendar so that we'd love to see you in Memorial Park for that event. And then if you are a service member or a veteran, we would be thrilled if you would grant us the opportunity to scan your photograph and include it in that display. That would be fantastic. So yeah, and you can reach out to us at the Society and on 621 Wayne Avenue, and we'd be happy to scan that for you. I know we've sent out a couple of letters to various organizations inviting them to provide photographs as well. So we're going to include as much as we can, and we invite everyone who is a service member, current service member, or a veteran to participate.
All right, very good. We look forward to the program and watching this all unfold before us. Anything else we need to let people know about this morning?
Just another reminder of the date, 7/26/26. That's easy enough to remember, right?
Yeah.
And
62626.
Sorry.
Or yeah,
6/26/26. Sorry.
6/26.
my bad.
All right. Now, okay, so a whole bunch of numbers just went
All
flying out
right.
there.
Once again, it's
Fix
June,
me up here, Wes.
Once again, it's June 26 at 6:30.
Very good.
A lot of sixes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate it.
It's a
It
pleasure.
is the voice of Indiana County. The visit, of course, presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. It's 24 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. There is a new pastor at the Hilltop Baptist Church. We're going to meet him in our next half hour. That's the church with the great big cross. It's 24 after 8. Westwood One Sports, and then Matt in the newsroom this morning.